Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brady Young, and if you're looking at the title wondering what it is, well, it is published authors versus self-published authors and the differences between them. But for right now, before we jump right into it, I'm going to state this. No matter what kind of writer you are, self-published or published, or if you just write poetry, or if you write short stories, if you write novels, anything writing, whether it's your full-time job, or something you do just to pass the time or as a hobby, we can all agree it's a lot of time. Can we agree on that? It's also a lot of hard work, takes a lot of dedication, takes a lot of commitment. So now that that's out of the way, let's just jump right into what is the difference between a published author and a self-published author. Well, a published author is someone who goes through a literary agent, or sometimes they skip the agent altogether and they go through a publishing company, and then their books are published, and then they go through chains of stores, and they sell their books through those stores. They can sell online in a whole bunch of different websites. Even sometimes they get it where it's sold overseas, like internationally. And what I'm going to say as well is that when you go through publishing companies and you have a literary agent and you go, and then, because literary agents, they help, like, they figure out who is the best publisher and who's the best editor and all these people that would like your book. But that's the thing, is those people, they actually help you. They help give you advertisements, like the literary agent and the publishing companies. They help set up advertisements. They give people that work with you the best ways, and they get you book tours. They get you in places that you can do book signings and all these different things. And so that kind of actually gives the writer the freedom to just sit back and write. Is pretty awesome, which just means that you don't have to worry so much about a lot of that stuff because you have people that are taking care of everything. But then there are also authors that like to be very involved in that. And with self-published authors, now let's go into there. Self-published authors are ones that go through certain websites. Like I go through Amazon. So my books are published through Amazon, so they're sold on Amazon. And so for me, for advertising, to try to get it onto other websites, if I'm trying to get it onto other websites, if I'm trying to get into stores, I'd have to do a lot of that myself. Now, for stuff for international, that stuff is really tricky unless you go through a publishing company, which is a drawback of being self-published. Which means that sometimes you can get restricted, but you're not entirely limited. Like, because there are self-published authors that eventually, all of a sudden, they have companies and agents that are going like, you know what, we'll represent you, we want to take on your book, and so that there's a nice transition there. But with being self-published, a lot of that stuff, like advertising and book signings, a lot of that stuff, it takes out of your own time, and with advertising, it comes out of your own pocket. Which, if you have a Facebook page, you can pay for ads through there. If you have an Instagram, you can pay for ads and promotions through there. And for me, for Amazon, I can pay for an ad campaign and just put my book out there, and I choose how much money I want to spend. If I want to spend a little, which means I might reach a small amount of people, but it's still reaching people. Like, and I absolutely love it. If I'm reaching 100 people, I'm excited. If I'm reaching 1,000 people, I'm excited no matter what. If I'm reaching any number of people, I am so excited. It's like, yay, more people are viewing this, more potential buyers. So that's just who I am. Like, no number is going to make me be like, oh no, I only reached this many. Like, no matter what, I'm always excited about reaching anyone. Even if it's just one person, like, yeah. I don't know why. I'm just excited about it. But no, for advertising, it comes out of your own pocket, and so you can set the price. And that's the one thing I love about Facebook, is that you can choose countries and all that stuff, and you can choose ways to advertise. But it can get pricey after a while. And so that's one thing, is for advertising, you have to budget your money. And so what's the difference between published authors and self-published authors for that way is you have people that are handling it, and it comes out of like the company's pocket, I guess. And it can sometimes come from your literary agents' companies too. And the authors and everything, they just, again, they get to just worry about writing, which is very nice. But when you're self-published, you have to pay for it all yourself. And you have to do quite a bit of budgeting. For me, like, I've always budgeted. If I have enough money to do a couple ads, then I'm just like, okay, Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, and then and it goes for a certain number of days. But I'm not trying to say any of this to kind of deter people. If you want to be a writer, because that's the one thing, is that being a published author, like, you see, and stated this quite a bit in my other videos about a lot of authors, like J.K. Rowling and Stephen King, and there's so many that have the same stories of they kept on pushing, they kept on getting rejected, but they didn't stop. And I'm not trying to say this video as like, if you're thinking about being a writer, honestly, and if you absolutely love writing like I do, just do it. It's a lot of hard work, but I promise it is such a good payoff at the end. Like, you have no idea how excited I get every time I see my book and I just see my name on the bottom of it. I'm just like, that is so amazing. Like, there's nothing quite like there's nothing like that feeling of just seeing something that you spent so much time on. Like, I can't describe it. Like, just being able to hold a book, because I absolutely love reading. I love books. And so seeing my own book, seeing a book with my name on it is just like, oh my gosh, like, it is such an amazing feeling. And so I'm not trying to say any of this to kind of deter people. Like, if you want to be a writer and if you're going to decide to go the route of self-publishing, do it. Like, it's an awesome feeling because, you get to see how it all works yourself. Like, it's like, I love being self-published. One day I hope to make that transition from being self-published to where a company or a literary agent goes, you know what, I want to take you on, because it's like, that's awesome. Like, all I want to do, like, because writing is such a huge passion. I absolutely love it. My friends have caught me writing when we're out in public. I'll be writing on a napkin or a piece of paper or whatever, or I'll just be typing on my phone. They're just like, Brady, can you stop? And it's like, no, because it's my passion. I love it. But that's just what I want to do. I just want to share, my stories with everyone. I just want to share my imagination because I envision such cool things, and I just want people to read that and just see that. And one day maybe even see a TV series about that, because that would be really cool. That's not my end goal, but that would be such a cool thing to see happen. So if you take anything out of this video, people, just pursue your passion. Just go for it. Yeah, it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of dedication, but it's such an amazing feeling at the end of it. I promise you, whether you're a published author, being a self-published author, it is such an amazing feeling just knowing that, people are reading what you write and they're enjoying it. That's awesome. Like, it really is. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you enjoyed it, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more. And even leave a comment down below. And as always, I'll be leaving my links to my Amazon page to buy my book for either paperback or ebook. I'll leave the links in the description below. Same with my social media links will be in the description below. And also, you guys, I have some exciting news coming up. I will probably be doing an announcement video for that tomorrow because my exciting stuff is happening tomorrow. But I will talk more about that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, it's all in positivity. Thanks for watching.